Yeah, man. So as of recent, it's been really tough times over in Afghanistan as the Taliban recently took over, and we came across an article that says Afghan folk singer, I'm going to butcher his name, Fawad Andarabi, executed by the Taliban following nationwide music ban. Okay, so artist in Afghanistan gets assassinated, gets executed by the Taliban because he's an artist. They have a nationwide music ban over there. And so I don't even know what to make of this, man. This is insane to me. For one, a nationwide music ban, like we so easily take for granted some of the freedoms we have over here and complain, quite often. But when you look at a picture like this, you can't help but wonder, man, am I not grateful enough, or is there something that I'm missing? Because this right here is just insanity to me, man. So I got to get your thoughts. What do you think about this?
Yeah, we're not grateful enough. I say a lot of that stuff in passing about being in a free market and all that. And there's I think a lot of younger people get pulled away because they didn't live through the history, right?
Yes.
You get some of the older people who did live through maybe like a communist regime or like socialism or like all that stuff.
Right.
And they don't forget. They keep trying to warn the younger people don't fall for this crap. And then we look at, this isn't those systems. This is just authoritarian to the extreme.
Yeah.
This is totalitarianism, where you do what we say, period, or else. So this is a lesson for all of us, and prayers to that singer's family. Hopefully they stay safe after this. We have no idea, but that is it. It's shattering, man.
Yeah.
How can you be a singer? You're literally just trying to. It's not like he's making music about bad stuff either. It's just a folk singer, trying to do his own thing,
right?
For all we know, and literally dragged out of his house, as the story says. You guys can go read the article, but dragged out of his house after I believe he was told that he was going to be okay, and then days later dragged out of his house and murdered. So don't take your freedom for granted. Number one, when you do see more success, go be generous.
Yeah.
Just don't hold things tight to your chest. When we say generous, to take it from Dave Ramsey, be outrageously generous. If you can go fund charities or organizations that are trying to pull people out of places like this, or pull people out of Afghanistan. There's people on the ground right now that are not a part of the U.S. military that are trying to pull people out. So you can go fund these, even if you don't agree with everything else they say or they do. Hey, we can agree on this. Get people who want to get out of there out of there, and not just Americans,
right?
People that are folk singers and hey, I'm in danger, guys, because I sing folk music.
Right.
Apparently we have to take that very seriously.
Right.
So if there's people, I'm trying to think of ones that I know. I know Operation Underground Railroad is one that rescues children out of sex slavery and things like that. And that's a good one to sign up for. You guys can put your dollars behind, but you obviously go do your own research. There's another guy, I think is Victor Marx, who I believe had a team on the ground that was trying to get people out.
Yeah.
So like I said, there's things that we can all agree on. This is one of them.
Yeah.
So even in donating to whatever causes, because I know Victor's a guy who some people might not agree with some stuff he says.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But on this, he's trying to get people out. So that's why I'm recommending him.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'd say is the best course of action to do for regular civilians, because
100%.
obviously I don't have the skill set to be over there. I
Right.
don't know missions. I don't know military and all that stuff. I know that the execution of getting out of there could have been better.
Yeah. 100%.
Like that's not even debatable.
Right.
Even if you voted for Joe Biden, like everybody knows, like this could have been better.
Right.
Pulling out of there.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's gut wrenching stuff.
Yeah.
Not good. So all the musicians, and I know musicians are usually a compassionate group, you know, very earthy people,
Right.
like all that type of stuff, that stereotype. But I can be good in this case because those can be the people who actually do take action when we say, hey, you can go donate to some people who are trying to
That's
get
right.
out, that need resources, that
That's
might need like, you know, care packs for women and children and men.
Yeah.
Like we can do something.
Yes.
We don't just have to sit and wag our finger at somebody. Like, yeah, it's appropriate sometimes, not wagging your finger, but like holding your leaders
Yes.
accountable, saying like, all right, this can't happen.
Right.
But we can also do something now while we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It makes sense.